Hey guys, welcome back to Cruiserman's Inventions. After the washing machine bike test run, I know that I put the 3000 watt controller on, and I knew that it was going to be way too powerful for the washing machine motor. And as a matter of fact, the 1000 watt controller would have been perfect on 72 volts of power in the tray. Now, I know a lot of you are saying, yeah, but my 48 volt or even my 72 one is doing wheel stands off the mark. Now, these bikes are different. For one, these are washing machine motors, and as big as they aren't that grunty. As a matter of fact, the top speed I was getting off those was really only about 47 Ks of the 1000 watt controller at about 72 volts. Now, guys, I'm gonna be doing this bike as the another alternator bike, guys. So this alternator here that I just recently done up, it's gonna propel this bike up to 70 k's. Now the difference between these motors and washing machine motors, compared to the BLDC hub motors, which I haven't got, and I can't get a hold of these things, guys, and that's why I'm dealing with alternators and washing machine motors, is because I can't get anything online to do with hub motors, or the motors built into the wheels, or the other e-bike motors or mid drives. I can't get none of that stuff, so all I've got to work with is either a washing machine motor rewired or an alternator reconverted. So to get the top speed out of this bike and to use it as a bike daily, kind of like my car, is to put the alternator in here, guys. So, as you know, you would have seen that this was reconverted in my last videos, and I'm going to sit this thing right in there, and I'm going to bolt this sucker right in there, guys. So, I got a lot of mounts to make up, so what I done was I went and got another stainless steel shaft, some more 1-inch bearings. This is Imperial because it seems to fit that shaft better, rather than the metric bearings are 1 millimeter bigger, and it's sloppy, but these are a good tight fit. So I was going to put one bearing here, one bearing over the other side, take all of the system out, use this, but actually use a whole different axle. Now I have another axle off one of my other projects, which was a metric. No, sorry, it's not metric, it's Imperial. It's an Imperial 1-inch axle. So what I'm going to need, guys, is the full length of one of these axles with nothing chopped off. So that length right there, but in a full length axle like that, so that the collars are going to fit on the ends nicely still, and you don't get none of that sloppiness on the spline. But if you move them up, of course, onto the shaft, it's nice and firm still, with about 1000 slap all the way around, but it's not too bad. Okay, so let's have a look over the other side, because I'm going to show you something very soon of what I'm going to do here. Now, as you can see, there's the bolting positions here that are the studs that I welded in to the box, which is housing a bearing, and the original plastic casing, which is out of the center of the washing machine. And that's how these bolt up, just like a wheel, up to the stub, keeps it nice and centered. Now I want to try and take all of this system out, guys, and actually just put another bearing in here and run a straight axle through there and put all of my sprockets back on and make this run. This is a 420 pitch. Make it run another sprocket. Now I believe that this thing will actually do about 70 k's. So let's go and have a quick look at what I've done so far in that region. So we're going back out to finding a sprocket, the one that came off the bike. That's that one, and which was a 37 tooth. And what we need to do is find a plate. So I got a plate machined out on my so-called lathe. And so I made this up, guys, and what this is to center up this onto the collar and then you lock it down with the existing thread. And what this does, guys, is so that you can put a tack weld here, tack weld, cool it down very fast, like take it out, chuck it in a bucket of water, then put it back in, and then weld all the way around. And those tack welds, good 3 in a triangular formation away from this, should hold this very nice and straight and positioned for you without having to machine it down anymore. So, and then after that, of course, is trying to center up that and finding the, drilling out the bolting positions, and then this whole thing will just slide onto that axle, guys. So yeah, that's what stage I'm up to, and I will keep you updated, guys, because I'm going just hard out at the moment to get more content. Big hi to all my subscribers, guys. Cool. Keep watching, guys. More stuff coming up. Cruiser Man out.